Hello everyone, this is SuperTal3 here, back with another video, and today we are going to be installing Microsoft's Visual Studio Code on a Windows computer. Really quick, Microsoft's Visual Studio Code is a lightweight cross-platform code editor that is extensible via extensions, so you can expand the functionality of the code editor by installing small extensions. It's extremely lightweight, a very good code editor, and one that I've been using almost exclusively myself lately. The first thing you're going to want to do is open your favorite web browser and go to visualstudio.microsoft.com. Links for everything will be in the description below if you don't feel like typing it in. So anyway, we'll go to Visual Studio Code and click download for Windows. Now this downloads the Visual Studio Code user setup. This is great if you want to have it installed only for your user, like if you're in a work environment and you don't want to have other users on your PC or have be able to use it, or your administrator like having to get permission from your admin. If you want it for system wide, which is what I want, even though there's one user on my computer, I do want it system wide, so I'll go click download up here and then go click the 64-bit system installer. As you see, it starts a new download. It's relatively small, 50.6 megabytes. So go ahead, and it should be done. It's scanning for viruses right now. Should be done fairly quickly, and we can move on to the installation. Right here, this is, by the way, this is also links to the docs for Visual Studio Code. So you can see like Python setup and all that kind of stuff. I will show you how to get some of this stuff set up when we're starting, so that way you don't have to like go through all this documentation setting it up if you don't want to. Alright, so it's done. We'll go ahead and open the file. Click yes for administrator permission. If you did the user setup, you won't have the administrative permissions prompt. Accept the license agreement. Click next, next. This is one thing that Visual Studio Code that I really enjoy about it, is that you easily in the installer you can click add open with code action to Windows Explorer file context menu and the directory context menu, and register code as an editor for supported file types. Make sure it's added to path as well. There we go, and it's installing. This is a very quick install, a lot shorter than like Python. Python did take a while to install for some reason, but anyway, it's pretty quick. As you can see, it's almost done. Another editor like this, by the way, is Atom.io by GitHub. It's very similar, in fact, to Visual Studio Code. It's a lightweight code editor as well, cross-platform, extensible via extensions. However, it doesn't have Microsoft's IntelliSense built into it, which is one thing that I really enjoy with Visual Studio Code. I like the interface of Visual Studio Code slightly better, but yeah, it's really great. Just click install on that real quick. Okay, so I do have that installed actually. Whatever. Alright, so when you first get to Visual Studio Code, this is how it's going to look. You have your little terminal down here. You can tap through debug, console, output, and problems. Usually you'll be having a terminal, and you get this little welcome page. So over here, the languages that you do not have support already installed for are over here. They will be in blue. And as you can see, this actually, okay, messed that up. This is not the normal theme. There we go. This is the normal theme, how it will look, but I downloaded, you can also download themes for Visual Studio Code, which is what I did, because I prefer this one. There's one called Cobalt 2 by West Boss that I really like. Anyway, so over here you have your Explorer, little files, shows whatever's in your directory. You can search. See, I was searching for Flutter. You have source control for like GitHub and Teams and stuff like that. Debug, extensions, and then this is Docker caused by an add-on that I have. But anyway, so we'll go ahead to the extensions right here, this little icon. Okay, reload that real click initialize it. Okay, so if you want an extension for, say, Python, you can go over here and see there's one Python by Microsoft. Just click that, click install, and enables Python support within this editor. I already have Python enabled, so everything's good. And like I said, you can do themes. Cobalt 2 is a really great one right here. Press Control K and then Control T, and it allows you to choose between all of these different themes. Like there's red. Oof, I don't know that I like that very much. Quiet light. That's actually pretty cool. I've been going with light themes a decent amount lately for some reason. Anyway, it's fun to just like change to. Ooh, this is really cool looking. I like this a lot. Okay, so anyway, we have this. I'll just change it back to the default, which is the dark plus. This is the default theme that ships with Visual Studio Code. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and show you. We'll just open a file. Desktop, hello world py. This is, you'll remember this from our Python video. We have print hello world. Now Visual Studio Code, you can press F5. If that doesn't work, press FN, hold FN while you're pressing F5. And then you just click Python file, and it automatically runs it with some built-in arguments. And it takes just a second, but it says hello world. You can also manually run this by typing Python hello world. Boom, there it is. It's a little bit faster than doing the debug. But if you're actually debugging a program, then the debug option is a great option for you. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. This was a quick tutorial on how to install Visual Studio Code for your Windows computer. So now you are all prepared. You have .NET Core, Python, and Visual Studio Code. If you followed this series, that is. You have all those tools ready to begin development in various languages and on various platforms. Visual Studio Code is an amazing tool. Definitely recommend you do use it and install it. Now you have all the tools before you that you can begin developing your very own applications using Python, .NET Core, or any other language that Visual Studio Code supports. And believe me, it supports like every one of them, even Java or Dart, things like that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, press that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the notification icon so that you'll be notified every time I make a new video. Also, if you have any questions that maybe I didn't cover something in this video, please hit me up in the comment section below. I read every single comment that you guys post. Also, if you have suggestions for future videos, please hit me up about those as well. I'll make sure to try and incorporate those into my new series. One thing that I am considering doing is a certification review series. So that's where I'll be reviewing certifications, kind of their difficulty and summarizing them. Let me know what you guys think about that idea in the comment section below. Anyway, this is SuperTal3 signing out.